Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Estella Nina, a food and lifestyle vlogger based in the UK. For my returning subscribers, thank you very much for tuning into my channel. Thank you for always supporting my videos. And if you're new to the channel, please click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so whenever I upload a new video, you'll be the first to be notified. Today we are making Ndole, which is a meal commonly eaten in Cameroon, and it is very delicious and nutritious. We are going to be using the following ingredients: peanuts already peeled. I have already cooked cow leg as protein, some bitter leaf, beef, spinach, chopped and frozen spinach, some onions. It needs a lot of onions in it, some groundnut oil, salt, some ginger, garlic, and green spices. We have some white pepper, black pepper, Maggi cube, and crayfish. This also boosts up the taste. We go ahead to put our meat in the pot, add in some chopped onions, add in some seasoning powder, add in some salt and white pepper, and leave it to steam for 2 minutes. Then we go ahead to add in some water and cover the pot to cook. While it is cooking, we put our peeled peanuts in the pot after it is washed and leave it to cook. We go ahead to chop up our onions, prepare our spices and blend them. Then we take off the meat from the pot and leave it to continue cooking in the air fryer. While that is done, we go ahead to check our groundnut, take it off the fire and wash it up. We wash up the groundnut, put it in our blender, add in some onions and blend till it's a paste. When that is done, we transfer it up in a pot on the fire and leave it to cook. We leave it to cook for 20 minutes. Then we go ahead to stir. So it doesn't get burnt. Then we go on to add in our meat stock as per desired quantity, and we cover it to continue cooking. We then go ahead to add in our already cooked cow leg. This was partly cooked because I was going to finish cooking it in our groundnut paste so the two can marinate. When that is done, we go ahead to add in our already blended spices. We stir, go in with some groundnut oil at this level. We stir it up to make sure it doesn't get burnt at the under part of the pot. Then we go in with our Maggi crevet and some salt to taste. We stir up our pot sauce to make sure it doesn't get burnt, because this gets burnt very easily if you're not vigilant. And so that is done. We go on to add in our already chopped and frozen spinach. I add in the spinach first because it was frozen and it was completely raw. So we cover the pot at the side. I just cover the pot at the side because normally when you're making vegetables, for it to keep its green color, it is always good to leave the pot partly open. At this level, I'm going to add in my bitter leaf and I stir so it can all mix up together. When it's all mixed, I go ahead to add in my air fried meat at this level and some smoked fish. I add in my Maggi crevet to taste and a pinch of salt, some white pepper, and I stir up the pot. If you've noticed at this level, I added the salt and the Maggi cube in different stages. That was to make sure it's needed. It's at this point I go on to add in my crayfish. This is part of the things that like hold the meal. I stir and mix up. Remember, you have to mix up the pot continuously so it doesn't get burnt at the under. Now, as that is being done, I go ahead to put my frying pan at the other side of the fire and put in my groundnut oil. When it is hot, I go in with my chopped onions to stir fry in the oil. I stir fry the chopped onion in the oil for about 3 minutes. Then, remember, you still have to be stirring the pot so it doesn't get burnt, because it gets burned very easily. When our stir fried onion is ready, I go ahead to pour in our already cooked Ndole, and that is ready. This one, it's a choice to put your oil again at this level. Remember, I first of all put oil. So if you don't like too much oil in your food, the level you put oil the first time, you can leave it at that level. Same with the seasonings. So that's why I kept adding the seasonings in stages. And Ndole is ready to serve. This can be eaten with yam, plantain, potatoes, or any other thing of your choice. Thank you very much for watching to the end. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. See you in my next video. Bye.